Bow! Ladies and gentlemen, what's poppin'? Look, you know, wanted to get into a little lunch with Steel today, and we're going to be talking about Game Pass. Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass. The magical name of all. Look, Game Pass is an option. Game Pass is a service, if you're not familiar, that Xbox offers you. Microsoft, whatever you want to consider them now, offers you hundreds of games every month. First party games come in day one. You get top of the line exclusives, especially nowadays. And you get good second and third party deals coming at you, like Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers is dropping in there. And we got a wonderful game called Mecha Break that's out right now, free to play for all the Mecha fans out there. But look, man, Game Pass. It's interesting. Yes, does it cost you every month? It definitely does. Look, it's all about perspective, man. You got to find value for you as a consumer. At the end of the day, you got to be the consumer, right? Find what's valuable to you. I know for me, I've been gaming since the 90s, as somebody who continues to indulge in the hobby and look at it as a hobby, because I know a lot of people make it questionable. It is what it is, man. Just like watching TV or drawing or whatever you got going on. It is a hobby, just like any other. Matter of fact, it's one of the most interactive hobbies. It's the number one form of entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we talking about? So Game Pass being an option, especially nowadays, 70, 80, 90, $100 games, collector's editions, special editions, DLC. I think we need more options. Just like the whole exclusivity wall. But Game Pass, why am I mentioning that today? Because once again, we have people that have coming out, people like Christopher Dring. Does good work in the industry from what I see. Keeps up with the Joneses and whatnot. It's part of his business, keeping up with the games industry. Those who don't know, check him out if you like. But a lot of people just have a misconception about Game Pass and are extremely worried about it being successful. Which is crazy to me if you don't see it as value. If you think it's killing the industry. And what's crazy to me, the fact that people even would consider that it's killing the industry, it's kind of wild to me, honestly. Because the only thing that could be killing the industry is the free-to-play and live service games that keep people's attention nowadays. We didn't have that back in the day. Halo was new. Battlefield, back in the day, was new. Gears, new. We had new experiences that were pulling people in. Modern era, pushing things forward. What do we have like that today? The fighting game scene ain't hitting like it used to. Mind you, I like Tekken 8 for what it is. See, it's going through its own little trials and little tribulations, though. Not listening to the community, not really knowing what the direction of it is. Seems like a constant thing with a lot of these games nowadays. You don't know what the gamers really want. Expedition 33, Stellar Blade, Mecha Break, games from the East, consistently showing what's possible. We just need somebody who's going to take it to the next level, take it to the next step. Is Arc Raiders going to be that? Coming out in October? I really hope so. I really do. I'm excited about Arc Raiders. Anyway, extraction shooter. I'm not even an extraction dude. But, look. Game Pass. $20 a month. Game Pass Ultimate. You go on PC, it's even cheaper. $11.99. I'm paying for Ultimate. I got it on console and the PC. The way things are going, this exclusivity wall between console hardware has to come down. These things need to change. We need to expect better hardware, innovative hardware, get them to fight on that competition again, and give us the games. Or consolidate the market. Because everybody not going to play everything, bro. Just this year. Kids, the generation behind me, spending less than 25%. The spending is down on gaming. It's been a consistent thing. Fortnite got them locked. Roblox, Minecraft, live service games, Overwatch, Mega Break. Things are different nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. It's just I wouldn't blame on everything that's happening on Game Pass, and that's how people try to pitch it to you. If you don't believe in what Microsoft is doing right now, then jump out, sell your stuff. Don't worry about your library. If you're not willing to do that, just buckle up. Be vocal. Speak that mind. Because we as a consumer still have plenty of opportunity, plenty of way to continue to let them know what we want. It's all on us. We gotta spend them ducats at the end of the day, right? Look, man. Hopefully things go our way. Game Pass continues to be successful. Again, we've had proof come right behind people talking about Game Pass this week, saying Game Pass is doing what it needs to do, because people are worried about what first party is going to do for what's doing for Game Pass, what they consider making money and that doesn't make money. Found out Game Pass is profitable. If it's profitable on Microsoft, I got access to my games. You still give me an option to buy the games that I would like to buy, and we work on the licensing. As an enjoyer of the hobby, that is what I'm asking for. With that, Lunch of Steel is out. Much love. Y'all be safe. If you're having a bad week, I want to send you love, blessings, energy, and other than that, stay safe out there. Peace.